It's her house and she lives there. Go on in. It's her house and she lives there. There's a welcome mat at her door. And if you go on in, you're going to get much more. Lighted couches, and that ain't all. There's a disco light in the ceiling above. Yeah, it's her house, and she lives there. Come on in, it's her house, and she lives there. There's her chair, she put it there. Everything you see is with loving care. Ooh, you say you want to move in with her. You got to find the groove to get her. You want to visit her house. You want to drop by. You want to visit her house. Yeah. Hey, people. Happy Sunday. My spirit is good. I went to church on today. Then let me go over and stir up a little evil. Hi, Princess A. Miss Sherry. Tashana. Tashana J. Hey, people. Charles Johnson. So, from what I understand, our church is meeting now on Communion Sunday. So we go on one meeting a month for the moment. But that's nice because we just had one a couple of weeks ago for the anniversary, and now we were able to join the saints again. So when I get out of church in that car, a friend of mine was driving, so I was in his car. And I said, well, they were in the front seat having conversation. Why don't I check in on the YouTube, right? Now I want to say this, people, in all sincerity, listen to me. I owe Fi Babe an apology. I'm not going to say Fi Monster. For this particular moment, I want to say Fi Babe. I owe Fi Babe an apology. So you guys, let her know. Timothy Blaine says he owes you an apology. Here it is. I told Fi Babe that we wanted to see the quality of that fireplace. Fi Babe. Girl, if I could only take that moment back, honey. Fi Monster, I owe you an apology, dear. I told you to show more of that fireplace you just bought last week. Girl, I got to tell you something, honey. Let me let y'all see. So y'all think I'm not lying. Is that not the ugliest fireplace you've ever seen in your goddamn life? Would you look at that? Girl, she got faux marble around I guess where the fire's supposed to be. What are those 3 panels over the top of the damn thing, girl? Are they? It's like aluminum foil or something, and then it's blue. I want y'all to get a good look at this fireplace, girl. This is what that girl's spending y'all money on. Fi Babe. Now come on now, girl. I mean, I can't, this thing. I felt like my eyeballs were gonna bleed out of my head, honey. Fi Monster. Now, everybody's not a decorator. We understand that. I understand it. I've always known that. That's why I felt like that would be a viable career to have, because everybody doesn't have that particular kind of eye, right? But Fi Babe, how can you be a woman this long in the world, honey, and not have any taste at all? Now, I'll say this. You bought those disco chairs, those couches and things, right? With the light up under the bottom. And I'm man enough to say, well, listen, maybe I'm just behind the times. Maybe I don't know what's current, because somewhere she's went and she's purchased these things. So somebody must be buying these light up couches with the blue light under the bottom. I was willing to accept that. And then even when I saw the chairs backed up against the wall, when she finally turned the lights on, I said, well, they look comfortable. I'll say that. But this fireplace, Fi Monster, this shit, girl, I'm telling you the truth. Fi Monster, listen to me. This is just woman to woman. Woman to woman. Since you always call me bitch, I guess I'm a woman as well. That is the ugliest fireplace I have ever seen in my entire goddamn life. I don't know if it is blue in color, Since you have the disco lights on all the time, you feel like it's something erotic or something attractive about blue lights in your background. Although of the thousands of videos that we have on YouTube, nobody is recording in a blue room. You is the onlyest one, right? So we don't know if this is some cheap cardboard stuff. We don't know what the hell that is, girl, but you got 3 panels, which looks like it's got aluminum foil in there. It's very disco. Maybe you just something about disco that you like, girl. Now, it seems to me like those are 3 plastic panels. More than likely, they've got a light behind them to light up these 3 plastic things in the front of the fireplace, child. We don't even know what's down there on the bottom. It looks like some kind of screen, but since it sits fleshed up, so you have proven. When I first came on here, I said, listen, I have never seen one of those things look good. I have never seen a fake fireplace that looks good. Now, I know they exist. People who have enough money to buy a real mantle, they can build it into their house like it was always there, right? But these roll around fireplaces and things, I've never seen a nice one. And you have proven to me that I was not very far off, girl, because that is the worst. Fire Monster, that is the worst one I've ever seen, girl. You sitting up here, wait a minute. You got Jay Wilson's, you got all of his washing machines there. You see, oh, she's showing all the washing machines of Jay Wilson. I didn't even hear that part. I didn't even watch the thing. But since you're showing his washing machines, girl, forget the fact that you don't have one, but whatever. I know I can't stand him either, girl. But that goddamn fire, there's no excuse for that, Fire Monster. How could you go into a furniture store and purchase and give people money for something that looks like this? Where's the hole at? Do y'all see that fireplace? Girl, all she needs is a damn disco ball. Now, the only thing lighting up blue is the fireplace. So did she actually go out there and buy a dark blue fireplace, girl? What is that shit around the white part around the edges down? I can absolutely guarantee you that is not marble. This is something like contact paper. More than likely, those 3 panels see over the top, those probably light up because they're like plastic. Fine, Monster. Girl, do better than that. If you don't have any taste or anything, or surely you know somebody. They say you have a gay brother. Could he come over and help you out? That is disgraceful, girl. And to think that you think that actually looks good. People, moderators, I'm gonna ask you guys not to come in today. We're on StreamYard, but if we want to give the opportunity to the subscribers a chance to talk on here, okay? So moderators, I'm asking you kindly just not to come on, and let's if any of you subscribers want to come on, let's talk. I just got out of church. It was so lovely to be with the saints. I see what has been missing. Everything she does is tacky. That is so goddamn tacky, girl. I would say that she seems to be, Tracy D and her mother, Tracy D and her daughter, Demi did it, had to show her how to put her makeup on, right? And I don't know if they showed her how to push her titties up, put a bra on. But Fi Babe came on here as a booger bear, right? She looked a lot like Auntie Hammy. Slowly, she's gotten into this feminizing of herself. So I would say, well, we can celebrate that. You get a little more money. You should be able to, get a little more skill at fixing yourself up, or pay people to do things, do your nails and your toes, and you do all your stuff, right? She seemed to be moving slowly in that direction, right? But this house, girl, don't buy no more furniture, Fire Monster. I said, and I apologize. I should never have told you to expose us to that goddamn plastic ass fireplace in your living room, girl. Do you know what a focal point is, Fire Monster? A focal point is the thing you see when you're sitting in a room. That's where everybody's vision and their eyes are going to go. Do you really want to represent yourself with this plastic ass fire thing, child, that lights up? I guess it lights up on top and lights up on bottom. You got light up furniture on the bottom. You seem to be obsessed with these blue lights, and then you got blue walls and purple walls, and then you got goddamn dark blackouts, blackout curtains, and even the sash in the middle, girl, that's also black. or dark purple or dark deep blue. Fire monster. It's okay to say you don't know how to do something well. You know, you went and told that girl Demi did it that you didn't know how to do your hair, and she showed you. She gave you some pointers. She had no idea you were going to take those pointers and then turn it into your own company. Or you want to steal the ideas, or was that the niece? Mm-hmm. You adore my singing, Char? Girl, they gonna put you away. They gonna say, "What's wrong with her?" I mean, that thing is hideous, child. Hold on a minute. Then Fine Monster. Okay, y'all on here laughing, but I should have watched it first, but look at that damn fireplace. Lord have mercy. Here's a shot without her in it. Y'all see what I'm saying? Do you see that? Look at those plastic panels underneath where the flame's supposed to be. Then she got a TV on over the top of it with the fire in the thing on top of it. And look what she has on the mantle, girl. This is your focal point of your room. These are your most prized collections, right? Your most prized collections are in your focal point. This is what everybody's looking at, girl, aside from the television. Assuming the television is not always on, it's off when you have company. That's what they're looking at, girl. A plastic ass fireplace with light up things in the back of it. I haven't seen that shit since the 1960s. Now I'm 63, so in 19 and I was born in 58. So in 68, I was 10 years old, right? So in 1968, I was 10 years old. That's when they were putting these strobe lights with the light behind them, and they had light up furniture did, and they used to have these tacky bars, and the bar with the back bottom panel would light up, and they had like these plastic with little round things all over them, plastic panels. They would put that inside the bar. The bar was on wheels. This is the same principle as this fireplace of hers, girl. I was hoping Fire Monster. I would say, well, maybe she really fixed it up cute. Maybe she got a decent quality fireplace. I mean, they're fake fireplaces, but they're for apartments, right? So I went on Wayfair. I said, well, let me see if any of these things look good to me. And I have to tell you, I didn't think none of them look good. None of them look like a fireplace. I mean, it's so easy just to build a mantle. Just buy the mantle, right? You fill in the brick part. So I was wrong. I already gave you my apology. I should never have asked you to show that shit. I'm amazed that you actually showed it, girl. You try, and then on top of the damn thing, girl, on top of it, she got the book of Will Smith somebody gave her. Everything has to be given. And an empty picture frame. Right, baby, you just don't have it in that area, girl. And a candle, a single candle. Fire Monster. Can you go out and buy you? They got some beautiful African ladies right now on Amazon. If your thing is everything got to be African, I mean, a lot of people feel that way. They got some really nice ladies on there as far as busts. Something are blue glass. You're obsessed with blue. What about some of this blue? See all this blue glass kind of stuff? It's not very expensive. You know, you can have a collection of that on there or something. Something, whatever, girl, whatever. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing on today, baby? Y'all want to come in and talk? My moderators have agreed they ain't gonna come on. They gonna let y'all have some time so we can kick it. Keep your foot on their necks. Well, she got her foot on the people's necks over there, apparently. Girl, she's reporting on all the news over there, child. I don't know. I was so disappointed though, girl. I said no. Girl, I don't know what the fuck was going on in Rudy Green's, honey. But you just don't have any taste, Miss Fire Monster. And the amazing thing is she's so anxious to comment on somebody else's taste, girl. What's she talking about? She over talking about that boy's that boy washer and dryer. I didn't know it was new. I thought the damn thing was old. So it's actually you can actually buy a white wash and dryer like that now. I don't know. They covered everything. I was in the back of that car, like, girl, no, why would she show something like that, girl? Fire Monster, you're teaching someone in the house, honey. You're teaching them style. How much of that stuff they're going to retain, honey? We have come so far. We've come this far in interiors. We're no longer putting plastic over the furniture, girl. We are no longer buying great big old refrigerator type TVs to sit in the middle of the living room, girl. I mean, we're just doing different things these days, girl. Why you want to go back to the 1960s and get this plastic light up furniture, girl? Bad look. I told you before, if it looks too cheap, you need to take it out on your patio or in your garage or on the street with a spray can, and you need to spray it, black it out or gray it out, honey. Make it all gray so you won't see none of that tacky shit on it. I don't know about those plastic panels, though, honey. You got to do something with that. You're going to have to find somebody to put some wood panels in there or cover it up or do something with it, girl. And just keep it basic. I don't know. I think black might still be too dark for that place. Like spray paint it light gray or something, girl. Get away from all this blue. You've done enough with the blue, honey. Very disappointing. I felt responsible. I said, I'm the one who told her to show it. And she was so proud of it. First I said, oh no, maybe that would be right. I shouldn't be over there teasing people about the thing, right? Then when I peeped what she was talking about on her show, I said, oh Lord, girl. Obviously everything goes. Happy Sunday, beautiful people. Be sure to hit that like button. Hi, Seattle girl. Seattle girl, we want to have a StreamYard. We want to invite the Saints in here. But I don't see how they jumping to get in here. Oh, did I open it up? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't put the guy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Please forgive me. I'm messing up already. I didn't put the I didn't put the link in, and I'm asking you guys to link. I was feeling hurt and discouraged. Wait a minute. And I never even put the link in. Here's the link. If y'all want to come and talk, y'all got to fill me in on what's going on. I hear there's several things going on. Okay. Oh, lots of people in here. Okay. Easy bake fireplace. It's an easy bake fireplace. Who was that showed that picture of that child? Was that Fire Monster? Somebody about the little boy. I guess the boy was 4 years old, and they bought him an easy bake kitchen kind of thing. Well, how do we know that the boy's father is not a cook? I mean, how do we know that? We assume that to cook is a feminine thing, right? Because we've been taught that the man in the house is supposed to be teaching him how to be a man. They actually believe that makes a difference. That how he got to throw football. It never worked for me. But if the boy wants to play with ovens at 4 years old, we don't know if it's necessarily all that telling. But there are a lot of men cooks. In fact, if you go to most fine restaurants, the majority of the cooks are men, right? So being a cook is not necessarily an effeminate thing. I think it was her that show that thing when they were discussing it. I thought those three squares were solar panels. Where would she buy something like that? I mean, it appears to be those are plastic see-through panels where it probably has a light behind it, like her disco furniture. Maybe she has some affiliation. She likes disco stuff. Fire Monster, are you going to finish it off with a disco ball, girl? You can turn the lights on and let them spin around? What is wrong with you? That's just crazy, girl. There are levels of taste. It's taste. I don't know if it can be taught or not. I've heard that money will teach you. So maybe we let her get a paycheck for a few more months. She might learn something, girl. And put this link in here. Did I put it in there? Fireplace to go. Wait, it's on wheels. You can just move it around, I guess. But y'all can't handle the truth. Okay. Oh wait, not butter. No, Butter's not the one that's gay. She has another brother. They say she has a gay brother, a very gay brother, who she never mentions. So we don't know how. Maybe she really is a homophobe. We don't know. But I've heard more than once, more than a few times, that she has a gay brother, which she never makes mention of. Right? Okay. Hi, Nikki, with the eye patch below. Mm-hmm. Thank you for posting for me. Okay. Bye, babe. Listens to you. To you. Of course she does. She gets her material. She knows everything come out of my mouth, honey. And everybody else's mouth, apparently, she knows all the tea. Oh, yes, baby. Are y'all going to come on in until I have somebody to talk to in the stream yard? If y'all don't participate in the stream yard, honey, I'm going to start messing with it. Uh-huh. Oh. You got one right. Okay. Ghetto. Now, you probably will find a lot of that stuff in the ghetto. You know what used to break my heart? They have a Spanish neighborhood here, and they have all kinds of shops there. It's called the Mission. And they have all of these stores who sell only this cardboard furniture kind of stuff. And of course, it's you pay here, credit, instant credit here, but one payment is basically more than the shit is worth, right? But it's just junk. And I said, well, damn, they are ripping these poor people off. They have no idea what to buy. They know they need a dresser drawer for their child. So they go and buy this pressed cardboard stuff. And apparently it sells well because they've been there for years and years and years. And there's one after another, one after another. They got these rollaway beds, and then they got all this plastic cardboard furniture. Not one thing on there worth anything. I mean, it's not worth anything. It's just junk. You could push it over and it'll fall apart. And they sell that kind of furniture to poor people. Who is this here, RT? Uh-huh. I got to identify you, RT. Hold on a minute. I'm going to stick my banner up there. It's kind of mysterious. Hold on a minute. Stick my brand up. Okay. RT. RT. Can you hear me? RT. I think RT is fucking with me. RT, you ain't got no face. I'm glad you're here, but you ain't got no face or nothing. I got to take you out. Okay, that one didn't work well. Y'all still here? Let me see. Okay, comments. Let me go back here. Let me take out this thing, this banner thing. The brand thing. I'll take it out. RT, if you come in here, you got to show me something, man. You got to show me your face or something, so I know it's you. Because I know she got her haters over there that would love to knock old Uncle Tim upside his head. Okay. Well, brother, I don't know what to do. Is there a way for me to find out who you are? RT, you came back. Brand. Let's see. And then what do I add you then? I'll put my banner up. RT? It ain't gonna work, bro. It's not working. So let me hide that. Let me get rid of RT. Okay. Whatever our problem is not working. It ain't working. The blame game. I blame game. Just a tacky fool. It seems to me, honey, I don't know why somebody would pick that out. Maybe she picked it out online, but wouldn't they show you what the fuck that is? I mean, who would buy something like that? If you're going to buy a fake mantle, my thinking is you want it to look real, right? Okay, RT, you just playing with me. You go. Now, can I ban you, RT? Because you keep popping up, and then you won't say who you are. You won't show no picture. You won't do nothing. So, is there a way I can get rid of you for good, RT? Can I ban you for life? Let me see. I don't know how to do it. I just won't answer you. I think RT was a snake. He didn't even show up in the chat. Blue is her favorite color, girl. Because blue is your favorite color, then you should use blue as your accent. Red is my favorite color, right? I'll show you. You'll see my apartment. Red is continual all through here. All the rugs are red, but they are accent colors, honey. I can't come in here and just paint everything red because red is my favorite. They put a red light bulb in the goddamn thing and then light my furniture up with red lights under it, right? And then paint the walls red. Who is this? Let me see. Okay. Hold on, Santango. I'm gonna get your name right in a minute. Hold on. Okay, so I gotta put this up, right? And then I add you then? Hello.
Hey, Uncle Tim.
Santango, that's you? Oh, okay.
Yes, yes. I just wanted to give my little comment.
Okay, how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Thanks for asking. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. It's a nice
Hey
Sunday.
y'all. Hey. I just wanted Uncle Tim's opinion about my apartment.
I can't see it. It's too dark.
It's dark. Okay, hold on, cause I got the Christmas tree on Uncle Tim, so
Okay.
that's
You got a
why.
beautiful tree. You got a
My
beautiful tree.
Christmas tree.
And neutral colors. Oh, we got the same curtains.
Do we?
Let me see.
I got these little play sets to go with this. I'm like, let me ask Uncle Tim for his advice.
Oh, you got a nice place. Hold on.
You
You
like
see
my
that?
little play sets?
See the pattern in there?
No, I don't have that pattern on
That's your curtain.
mine. I like that.
You don't
That's
have that pattern, you
beautiful.
sure? I think you got that pattern on your curtains, though, your drapes.
Oh, I have like
I
some
got a bit.
I don't know what you call it pattern. I think it was called
Oh, yeah,
Latif.
it's very similar. Yours are curlier. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're very nice. Oh, you got a gorgeous
Thank you,
place.
Uncle Tim. Thank
That
you.
beautiful.
I'm
Oh,
from
look at those tray
Chicago too, so
ceilings.
I be
Look at
seeing
those tray
Fabay every
ceilings,
now
honey.
and then.
Look at those tray
Huh?
ceilings and things. Oh Lord! Now you
Huh?
turn it off. Turn
Oh,
it
the
back on
light.
some more. Let me see. I like looking at apartments. Oh, you got your nice curtains inside it. Okay.
Yeah,
And
I don't have any curtains on this side. And I
uh,
got the wires hanging, Uncle Tim. I don't know what to do with them wires.
well, they sell little caps that you can hide them a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna
And
have to
then
get some.
if you want to bother with it, you can have your husband or somebody who you know. They can run the wires behind the wall and they just drop it into the wall with a hanger and they pull it through and then you can plug it up from the bottom.
Okay,
Easy.
okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. But your place is nice.
Thank you, Uncle
All
Tim.
neutral
Thank
colors.
you.
But
I just wanted your
you got a
advice.
good background. You got a good thing to work with though. Can lights. Oh, you're ready
Yep.
for Christmas. You got
Yes, I'm
cheer.
getting ready for Christmas. I'm like, let me ask Uncle Tim how I'm doing so far.
No, you're doing good. It looks nice, honey.
Thank you,
Looks nice.
Uncle Tim. Hey,
Whole bright,
y'all. Merry
overbearing
Christmas.
colors. You even got your Christmas bonnet on.
Oh, no. Let me get over here. I'm a hot mess, y'all. I just wanted to
Uh,
see what you thought of
uh,
our place. Thanks, Uncle Tim.
yeah, beautiful home, honey. You got kids?
Thank you.
You got kids?
Yep, I have a son.
Okay. Oh,
Yes, a
just a single
little,
son?
huh?
You got one son?
Yes, a little bad little. He'll be
Ooh,
4 in a few months.
he
Bad
gonna
little
have a good
3-year-old right
Christmas.
now.
That's the ideal situation. Well, you ain't got to split up the gifts.
Yep,
Only child. That's great.
yep.
Yeah. You like Fireplace? Have you seen it?
No, I saw it when y'all just showed it, but
Yes.
no,
Girl,
no.
don't put nothing like that in your house.
I'm not. I'm not.
Don't do that.
I just feel like with the way Fabe talk, she
Uh-huh.
should have way more classier stuff. Like
You would think. Maybe she's starting with the wigs and she's gonna work her way down. I don't know.
I saw her downtown in Chicago and she
Uh,
had like a hat on. So them wigs must not be hitting on very much because she didn't have it flowing in the wind or nothing. She had a
right,
hat
right,
over it.
right.
She was
Well,
looking how I'm looking in the house.
I tried to tell her, I said, girl, wait a minute. You in the wig business, and then you got baseball caps covering up everything important about the wig, right?
Right.
Face front, we want to see the front. We want to see the part, honey.
She
And
had
then
that hat low.
you're selling eyelashes, and then you got dark shades on.
Right. She don't want nobody to see that stuff because it's cheap, like you said. Like you said.
Thrown together. Bless that
Yeah.
heart.
Well, I'm gonna
Bless
let the
that.
next person get on here and talk. So hey
Okay.
y'all,
What's your name
thanks for
again?
having me.
What's your name? Is it
Sango.
Sango? Okay.
Yep.
Sango Shores.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my picture up there. I just didn't have a good picture because I got this stupid bonnet on.
Oh, that's lovely, honey. You know
Thank
what you're
you.
fine. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
I
Bye bye.
appreciate you. Bye bye. Oh, they're sweet. Uh-huh. I don't think we're gonna find anybody that actually appreciates Miss Fiber. So why she show that thing, child? She know that people gonna talk about that tacky ass fireplace girl. Why would you show it? You are mystified by why Jay Wilson would show that cheap ass washer and dryer he got. I am amazed because I had no idea that stuff was new. I thought that was some used junk he got from like the Motel 6, Motel 8 where he usually shops at. It don't look new. It looked like my mama's stuff. Although she ended up spray painting hers green because the color was green. I called the color green. She had to match up her appliances and things. Mm. Imagine her high on that bang while looking at the blue fire. It sounds like it, girl. It sounds like there needs to be some psychedelics used, even. You know what I mean? Anytime you like light up furniture, you got a light up fireplace, which you're all sitting there looking right at this damn fireplace. It's got panels. And at least she had the decency. Thank you, Fire Monster. You had the decency not to turn them goddamn lights on. If you turn them lights on behind those plastic panels, girl, I think I might have caused that man to wreck his car. Ah! God, I'm melting. I'm melting. The TV is way up too high. Well, she got the TV way up in there, but for the last 2 years, she's had a TV way up there, girl, with nothing underneath it. So I was just saying you need some furniture underneath there. She came up with the idea to use the fireplace. I thought the idea of the size of a fireplace up under that might be a clever idea, but I knew the quality of most of those rollaway fireplaces was not going to be that great, right? Now I did see one on Wayfair because something inspired me to look on there. They have a white one that is just the like marble columns and the mantle, and then like a little base part, right? But they wanted $1,300 for that. I just said, "Girl, it's just that's a ripoff because it's not even a piece of furniture. It's just 3 pieces. You know, the mantle, and then you got 2 little side pieces there, and then you got the back because it looks realish, right? But I imagine you still have to build the back end, you know, the insert. I would take time and actually build a brick behind, or at least a brick facing behind there. And if it looks still tacky, then just paint it black inside there so it looks dark inside of there, right? But I say that's an awful lot to go through, girl, just to have a fireplace that don't work. So no doubt, if they put plastic in the mantle, plastic panels with light up shit, and maybe she got a little like lights, Christmas lights or something up there. If they'll do that, you know that goddamn fireplace, girl, has got to be nothing but a spinning log behind a piece of plastic logs, a light spinning around, girl. Mm-hmm. Pole thing does not have an ounce of taste. Maybe that's why her and Jay Wilson were friends at one point. Mm-hmm. Just a tacky fool. Mm. Good. That's why she need 40K in PPP loans. So they're going good. That girl's apartment was it named Santo? Her apartment was nice. You see, the more apartment, the more architecture you have to your room, the less you have to do, right? Because you want to see the architecture of the room, right? She had nice tray ceilings. She had a trail bar. What do you call it? I forget. I know the name of it, whatever. On the back part, it appears to be good white paneling on the bottom. She had all kind of arches our kind of architecture. You don't got to go in there with just splashes and splashes of decorations, right? So I thought it looked real nice. And many times you see people who have big, expansive spaces, they don't do that much in there at all. They don't need to. It's already been decorated. The architect decorated it. That TV is okay. Well, I got that far. Let me see. Who's coming in? Come on in. There's my chair. I'll put it there. Everything you see is with loving care. How the ventilation circulating when it's pushed into the wall. Circulating when it's pushed into the wall. I don't know, girl. I guess it goes through that goddamn refrigerator she has high up in the ceiling. You know, the tree is blocking it. That air conditioning unit they got there. I don't know what they do in Chicago. Many times, depending on what city you're in, they'll do a totally different thing. Like I've never seen something like that in this city, right? But maybe they have it's commonplace in Chicago. I don't know. I know in Indiana in apartments because they needed air conditioning too because it was real cold in the winter and real hot in the summer. But they always had them low, below the window, generally speaking. So if they hang them up high in Chicago, I don't know, honey. And then if you have a HOA, they're not going to allow you to change things that are going to affect the outside. In other words, they're not going to let you just take that damn ugly thing out of the ceiling and then patch it over, right? Because all the other apartments have got it. That's what kind of air conditioning they have. They want it all to look the same on the outside of the building. Most of those buildings like that, they don't even want you to change the curtains. This building, they don't want you to change the outside, the blinds. When they change the blinds in one apartment, they change them in all apartments because they want the outside of the building to be uniform. Now, I don't know how she got away with a patio that's rusted out and falling off the building with panels falling all off the goddamn. I don't know how she pulled that off, honey. Surely they don't all look like that because if they all look like that, then there's a slum, right? Mm-hmm. Five months got tacky tasted everything. Girl, how much could she really have made with that as a crossing guard, child? She ain't made no money. Now her head is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So now from the part that I did see in that man's car, she's on there. Now she's going off and telling this other dude, ZX, that it ain't gonna work, right? So you have the QB monster over there. He's just hollering and screaming and cussing the man out, right? She has chosen. Her subscribers didn't like him. QB didn't like him. So she is that kind of friend, fair weather friend. They don't like you, therefore I don't like you. Fuck you, and all this kind of stuff, right? So now she's broken up with the ZX. Now he got to feel like an old fool over there. He's sitting up here firing his moderators and things, and telling people if they not with her, if they don't like her, they don't like him, and all that. And he gonna choose her over them. And she come back with this shit. So now she's officially broke up with him, right? I ain't watch it all. I got to go back there and see some, I guess. So what is he gonna do now, right? Because QB started that shit because QB is jealous because that is his meal ticket. The Fire Monster is his meal ticket, and he don't want no other African American gentleman getting no closer to his meal ticket. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Let me see what she said. Her mom dressed her up like a grown woman. A lot made sense. You boy, that did. Okay, mean unicorn. That was telling. She better watch her mouth. Anytime you have a woman accused of being a working girl, shall we say, let's be nice, a working girl, and you're dressing your daughter up like an adult, and she thinks it's something to be proud of, to be telling people about it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So she went off on all the people who were defending this child again. Nobody would even know she had a child, just to keep slamming them up here just to get gifts. Then she don't want nobody to say nothing about it, and she don't want nobody to defend her either. Girl, just leave her out of the goddamn conversation. Damn, can't you hang out with adults? No, not as long as it's gift time, you know. Well, for some people, gift time never stopped. I'm trying to figure out if you've been getting gifts every week for 12 months a year, what could you possibly do to top that at Christmas time? What's special about Christmas time? You're getting Christmas time every week. I'm just saying, Christmas time for me and for her. What is that? What message is that conveying? Right? Let me work these marks to buy me stuff. I don't like it. You know, I've never liked it, but I don't like the conversation around kids, period. I wish people just leave the children at home. Put sparkles on it. What you putting sparkles on now, girl? You got to tell Fire Monster, like the lady who just showed us her apartment. You see how muted the colors were, and she wanted to have a little bling. She put a little stripes of bling in her drapes and so forth. You don't just throw all this stuff on there, girl. All these lights and goddamn cameras and spinning balls and fucking all these multicolored walls and all that kind of stuff. And you still don't really have anything because you don't have any furniture in there with the exception of the couch. And I think she bought a love seat to go with the couch now. So now she got 3 pieces in there. She got the love seat, the couch, and the chair. She got a set. Sets, as a rule, are not always the best thing, but whatever. You know, we don't expect everybody to be no damn designer. We just don't want you to do nothing so blatantly stupid, Fire Monster, as to put that piece of shit in your living room as your focal point. Now, I don't think all is lost. You can buy things. I could take you on tours and stuff and show you how I've taken things that have been like cheap. Oh, I don't have any of them out now. I traded them up eventually. But when I didn't have the money to buy the kind of things that I wanted, but I wanted to establish a certain style, then I would just get regular cheap bust from the Goodwill or something like that of a David, and then I'll take him home and I would spray paint him. It had the same effect, basically. The image is the exact same, except the surface, right? So she needs to take that fireplace, take it in the back or take it downstairs and spray paint it. My suggestion, something like a nice neutral gray, light gray or something light, right? To cover up them panels. Now, if you got to put some wood in them panels, you got to work with it, girl. Since I assume you already spent some money on this damn thing, you got to get rid of it 5 months. It's not going to work. It only takes, like, I'll talk about it tonight. A couple more people talk about that fireplace. The whole damn world going to be looking at that fireplace, girl. Who has a blue fake fireplace? You draw more attention to the thing and how cheap it is, girl. I don't know what kind of designer, who the fuck would put light up lights in the mantle of a goddamn fireplace, girl? Doesn't even make any sense. Wouldn't the fire burn up the damn lights? Well, we have to say, well, at least she didn't turn the damn thing on. I'm sure it's a one-click deal. You turn it on, the whole damn thing lights up like a Christmas tree. But did y'all see that little boy's kitchen? I'll try. That little boy, that story. I think she shared that story. That was a badass kitchen, honey. If I was a child, if I were only a child again, no one ever been so good to me since then. People all over the world, sticks and stone would break my bones. Who was that? Stokey Robinson? If I was only a child again. That's an oldie. Most chefs are men, right? So you might say, well, why is this parent buying this little boy, 4 years old, like what we used to call easy bake ovens, although this was a lot more elaborate than the easy bake oven. This had stainless steel refrigerator, microwave, ovens, sinks, everything. It was built out like a real kitchen, except in miniature size, right, for this kid. But if the father is like a chef or he cooks the meals in the house, I don't think he would think twice about it. Of course, I'm gonna buy him. I want him to cook, right? A lot of men do the cooking in their house, especially if their wife can't cook. Fire Monster, girl, believe me. Fire Monster, when you get married, if anybody ever take you, girl, you're working overtime to try to find somebody. If anybody will ever take you, make sure they can cook. Girl, you're not going to survive all of these because your child's going to resent you for putting all of these meats soaking in juice shit, girl. Where you just boil some brown shit and drop a piece of meat in it, girl. That's no man is going to deal with that. So find you one that can cook. Yep, men can do some things that are usually associated with women. I was amazed to find out when I worked in the design industry that the majority of the interior designers were women. They were mostly doctors and lawyers' wives, but they had clientele, right? So it was majority women, but men have always excelled at interior design. And you guys know as hairdressers, even though there might be the majority of women might be hairdressers, but men have always excelled in that. Gay men, you know. Oh, Connie. How you doing, huh? Hold on 1 second, Connie Bernard. Oh, I can see you. Did I do good? Where you at? Hi, Connie.
Hi, Uncle Tim.
How you doing?
Got to show a little face today.
Right. You look nice.
How
You go
you
to church
doing?
today? You must have went to church today.
Zoom.
Oh, you gotta get dolled up for Zoom too. Right?
Yeah. With my house slippers on.
Right.
Lord.
Right. We went physically today.
You just had me cracking up in the chat. I just had to come and say something to you.
Oh, well, I wanted to meet you. Thank you for all the time you helped me too. I appreciate you.
I love you. I always love your content. You like one of the few that I stick with over the past couple of years. So
right.
Yeah, you just had me laughing about Fire Babe and her vampire den.
Why so dark?
I don't understand. I don't know why because I love black for my room. My room is black. My bathroom is black. But you gotta know how to accent it.
I do like black walls. I have seen that in several apartments. It's almost always nice. Right.
My walls aren't because it's an apartment, so it's you gotta know how to she doesn't know how to accent it yet.
Right.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to do that.
Dark purple, dark. She got dark everything. Well, my furniture is black. Most of it. This is black. That's black. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So just But I have seen that. But I live in an apartment that I don't think they're going for all these black walls and things.
No.
Good accent wall, something like that. But
right.
You know what? They have got so many services now. You get it on the Wayfair where you can actually put like stick on surfaces on there. Like
that's what I did to my kitchen. I did that to my kitchen. Yeah,
okay.
It's like that peel and stick.
Right. You
can tile. Like a backsplash. I don't know how to turn the camera around, but child, I don't know if you want to see it or not. Let's see. I don't know how to turn the camera around, but anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, it's a peel and stick, and then they have videos on YouTube to where like whenever we decide to move, they teach you how to take it off without damaging the walls and things. So
and getting your deposit back, right?
And getting it back, right. I tried to wrap my cabinet in my bathroom. That was a fail because it had the same kind of like peel and stick. It almost looked wood grain. I didn't like the quality, so I just I took it off. I didn't like it. Right. But yeah, Fire Babe got it going on over there.
She's got fake marble around the fireplace, Fred. You can see it from this distance. The daddy numbers are down. They call it contact paper.
Oh, contact paper.
But I've noticed that they have some quality stuff too, though.
Yeah, they do. At Home Depot have some nice selections. But yeah, she got it going on over there, child.
I thought it was a sort of fireplace, girl. I didn't think she would take it literally, child. I meant to show it.
She took it literally. She said, "I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all."
Girl, take it back, honey.
Oh, what is that? Well, she had it so close to the TV.
Right. She had that TV up there for 2 years, honey, by itself, with the thing wasn't even plugged into the wall.
Lord help this woman.
Problem was.
A shame.
Right.
She's on a shame and a scandal. How the girl used to say, a shame and a scandal.
Right. Well, she's working on sunglasses now. So she said, I can get classy with my sunglasses. Then that's You sell eyelashes for a living, yet you want to sell.
You want to cover it up. You want to
You
cover
want
up
to sell
what you're
wigs.
proud of.
You want to sell wigs.
You sell wigs for a living. You cover it up. Nice marketing technique.
Right.
No.
All of your customers, they're all in Babe Nation. She should always be on. You should always have your hand
right.
Anybody else can buy that? Why they gonna go buy that? She got 5 selections, and they can go to a beauty supply store and get 5,000 selections for half the price.
Right. $15.99.
Right.
And she sells them for $100.
Right. Well, they're faithful over there. I don't know. I think she basically is in the eyelash business.
She's in the eyelash business, in the con business. Don't forget the scamming business. She's in the scamming business too now.
The government is her partner.
Ooh.
She's not talking about that, child. She said, let me move that conversation away, baby. And family members and things.
Right. So who's her gay brother? We were trying to figure out in the chat who her gay brother is. Is that Butter? Butter?
Yeah, no. She had 3 brothers. She said she's raised with, right? She talks about Butter, and she brought Butter on here to fight James Caldwell. But we haven't ever seen the gay brother. Apparently, James has seen the gay brother though, and he says he's very gay. He's gay like him, gay.
Oh,
right. So there's a good chance that they don't get along,
Yeah.
So I haven't seen it.
Oh,
you would have to ask James Caldwell about that one.
Oh, well, that's why her house ain't fixed up, because she'll fall out with the one that can help her. She won't listen to you to save her life, so she just can't be helped.
She said,
wait
a minute. She said QB is a great designer. QB stuff always look good. She compared him with me, right? This is QB's designs. You see it? Wait a minute. You see QB's designs? Is that a poster?
Is that a science project poster board on his wall? What is that?
It's just a poster. It's a poster he made over his bed, and that's the only furniture he got. Is that, see that thing right there with the liquor on it? And then he eats off of an ironing board. Ironing board is the dining table, and she's getting design tips.
You said the ironing board is.
Yes, he actually came live. I guess he forgot how stupid that looks. But he called me the dumpster diver. I said, girl, do you really believe that we think that junk in your room came from a store?
Okay.
Ain't no way, girl. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. And she said she's getting tips from Mr. QB. Okay. All right. Well, that's why she headed down the road she on.
Right. Well, maybe she can get him some wig tips. You know that when he got his baseball hat on, there's no hair there.
You lying.
He got dreads all the way down the front of him, girl.
Like Stevie Wonder. Lord.
It's like them hats you buy at the pier,
It's a fake hat. So is fake dreads attached to the hat? Is that what we're saying?
Right.
Oh, he's going on hair pieces.
When he's bald head, he only got like 3 strands back there. I said, girl, you go from 3 strands in one day, and then you got 100 strands the next day.
Like Samson on the next day.
They in the wig business. Maybe she could go on the male wigs.
That might be a good business. You know what I'm saying?
Right, make her some little arnezes.
Attaching hair pieces of hair on
the baseball hats. That may be what she's wearing now, honey.
Oh my God, oh man.
See what the special is going to be. She gonna have the Christmas specials. They already been 50% off for all the wigs, right? So what's she gonna do now? I mean, is she gonna have a Christmas special to sell wigs? I mean, what would it be? 75% off?
Fire Baby ain't giving nobody no 75 nothing off. You might get 15.
Right.
And then she'll do a pretend giveaway. No. Wait, this is what she's gonna do. She's not gonna do the discount. She's gonna do like 5 or 10 pretend giveaways. She's gonna say, I'm giving away. And really what she is she's giving it back to herself.
Right,
That's
right.
what she's gonna do.
And then
She's
they
not gonna
gave
give
her,
you a discount because that's guaranteed.
she said, I ain't giving them shit. That's what that girl. I ain't giving them nothing. Everything's a ripoff, you know. Everything's a
Oh,
scam.
nasty.
And then that giveaway she had last week, I kept saying, wait a minute, that's 50, 75, 100. They gave her the money that she's supposed to be giving them. It's supposed to be a giveaway. She was giving away $1,000, right? But actually, they gave her $1,600, right? And then the next day she said, oh, it's overflowing. All this money on the floor. All this money. I said, good God Almighty, girl. You're supposed to be giving away and you're collecting donations as you're giving away. So the people who are winning.
So it's not her giveaway. The fans are giving it away.
Yes. She ain't give them nothing. Just like she said, I ain't giving them shit. These are tricks, honey. Anytime you raise around pimps and players, and hookers and prostitutes and all this boy prostitutes, when you
know the game too well. YouTube is easy. It's easy money for you.
Yes.
It's easy money. You can come in here and rake up day by day. That's why she come in every day. Like, what the other boy name is? Jay Wilson.
Yes.
They know the game. They know the game.
Yes.
He had to learn from a young age, though. I don't know how old 5'8" was when her mama was tricking.
Right. But Jay Wilson says now his degree, one of his degrees and doctorates and all that shit is all in church finance. Okay. Other words, giving people money. That's what you specialize.
That's the avenue. See, he got smarter than she was. See, church and make it sound more substantial, makes it sound more, more legit.
A license to beg.
Right.
Preaching was so stinky. The preaching didn't last, honey. So they don't give him nothing no more. You keep telling
Wilson can't preach. You gotta have a heart to preach something to somebody.
The heart of a servant, honey. You don't have none of that. All is about money for him. Those are the only two I really mess with. I mean, I don't pick on. I see this Tita Talk. She over there trying to bait me in again.
Oh no. No.
So obvious. I didn't look at it. If I want to fight you, I'll just come over and fight you, girl.
Right.
I don't need no invitation. You ain't gonna be sitting up here getting your numbers up based on me reading your ass.
Bite your head off and keep it moving.
Right.
I think properly bona fide. You know what? She be in your chat too. You know that, right?
Yes.
She's in your chat a lot. She's in your chat sometimes. I don't know about today, but the way she was carrying on with Jay Wilson yesterday, was that yesterday? Or 2 days? I'm like, girl. You moving wrong. You moving real wrong.
She's two-faced. She's two-faced with everybody, right? She doesn't know how to have relationships with men, honey. There's something going on with her. I saw her taking her boxing classes yesterday. She had a video, self-defense videos. She had on a commando hat from the army, and the army over there, and she was just punching this goddamn screen. And I said, "Is that the kind of women? Will women do that?
We're a little rough around the edges, aren't we?"
Girl, yes. That ain't the way you get no man, honey. You supposed to put a little perfume on.
Right.
Your lips look luscious.
Child, please. Women like that don't have a feminine side.
Right.
They grew up rough.
They ought to be right about everything. She's very judgmental as well. Extremely judgmental. You know.
Yeah, it's been slow this week. It's been kind of slow this weekend though on YouTube.
It has.
I'm just missing some things. Of course, I don't follow everybody.
Right, so, you can't do too much. They all want to do an hour and 2 hours and all that kind of stuff. There's some beefs on there. I haven't looked into them, child. There's, I guess, several of them. A lot. I mean, that's all the beefs that there is. It's just fighting.
Yeah.
You would think we get tired of it, right? But then when you go to the celebrities, all they talk about is goddamn Cardi B. I mean, they got like 5 people, and they talk about them just like we talk about each other. So I don't think it's that big. You know what I'm saying?
Because celebrities troll just as bad as the fans do.
Right.
They troll to keep their name in the news so we can keep talking about them, and get more followers, and they get more sponsorships, and I mean, it's all just a big ring. It's a big game for everybody. So
that's why
play the game. Play the game. I ain't mad at you.
Some people say that she might have talked to ZX and told him, okay, now we're gonna fall out. I'm gonna cuss you out tonight. Don't take it personally, right?
I think some people do that for real. I was thinking about that one day. I was like, you know what? Some of these beefs be a little way too Like they be reaching. I'm like, I
Right.
think some of these people get together behind the scenes, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
and they just start up some beef.
Right.
Just to
Right.
keep something going.
Well, he always accused her of offering to do that. Jay Wilson does when they were getting along. And one time she came on there. Let me see. Yeah, he came on there talking about Five Babe said I had trade in the trunk. I ain't got no trade in the trunk. I said, girl, what kind of silliness is this? Who gives a goddamn you got trade in the trunk? It didn't make any sense. This is what's going to be their beef. Then they tried it again with Larry Nelson and him. They were planning on having beefs.
Yeah.
Said, I don't got to plan nothing. I just look at your ass, girl. I
Right.
have content.
Mm-hmm. That's why I rock with you so hard, because when you legit don't like somebody, you just don't. It's something, and it's usually something that everybody can reason on why you legitimately don't like this person. That's why I rock with you. It's like, and I'll be feeling the same way. Just like when you came after Jay Wilson, I keep having to bring his name up, but I just can't stand him.
Right.
I was feeling like that probably for as long as you was feeling that way about his character and everything. And I was like, I'm glad somebody is saying something, you know?
Right.
So just
well,
like
that's
with
a lot of us
Friday,
have in common. That's what they not because I think I have this great personality and thing like that. They come over here because they hate his ass too. I try to understand. No, they really don't like you at all.
Right.
all of your habits. I keep telling. Oh, what he can't say why he doesn't like me, girl.
How many times?
And let me count the
Don't
ways.
let us count the ways. How long does it take for him to understand why you don't like him?
He don't get
like 50 videos in your playlist about Jay Wilson.
He keeps saying the same thing over and over. I've told you how much this annoyed me. In the one conversation we ever had in life for 3 or 4 minutes, I told you this is something that bothers me. I don't like people talking about my personal finance. Like they have a right to talk about my personal finance. He has mentioned it in every video he's made since then, right? So you kind of wonder why he don't like me. Didn't I just tell you, nigga?
Right.
I told you that this is really bothered me. I almost took you out. I'm trying to choke your ass out, and you still don't get it. Oh, is that the SSI? Is that the SSI? It doesn't make any difference. I told you something in confidence. Your character. It's your character that stinks. Holy man. Now, when we were in church today, Abba said, this is such a positive environment, right? People be encouraged. Some people have lost their mobility even since we left church. I mean, a year and a half ago, right? And people would go there and they would pray over those people. They say, that's ministry. He done mix ministry with comedy.
Right.
Comedy show.
Right.
Oh, do Jesus. Oh, you didn't down the cross. Oh, have you realized what a woman he's become?
Ooh, very flamboyant.
Are you Liberace or
what? Yes.
Woo, child. Woo. Maybe that's what happens when you suppress it for so many years.
No, the bigger the breasts grow, he could confuse. He really
might as well go ahead and go on and drag, child.
The breasts
out, child. You're just this close, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna get on off of here.
Well, thanks for coming in, Connie. It was good to meet you.
Thank you for having me. I'll be in the chat.
I hope we have a great season, Christmas
season.
Yes,
sir.
You have babies too?
Yes, I have 3. I have 4 children, but 3 babies, 2, 1, and 1.5 months. So,
oh my goodness, oh Lord,
my hands are full, and I have a 12-year-old. So,
but that's the type that Christmas is so much fun when your kids.
Yeah, they are.
For them.
They have the kids nowadays on. They so smart. You know, they have TV, they have iPad, they have the little old cell phones that we used to have around the house, and they know how to get on YouTube and look up all this stuff. They telling me what they want. 2-year-old. So listen, but you enjoy. You enjoy. I'll be in the chat.
All I do is buy my dog biscuit, and that's it.
Okay. Oh, you don't buy him like the little steak bites. What they call them?
I bought him those steak bites. 3 days. He's been farting ever since.
Oh,
Ooh, they make you
his
fart.
system ain't used to it. On that's what it is.
Right. Anytime you switch anything with them.
Mhm.
Go on, dog. Go
And
on.
you know, dogs, they can let out some
Ooh.
lethal.
They all lean up on top of you and stuff too, child. Get away from me. Ah, nasty buzzard.
Bye, Squeenie.
Bye-bye, Queen. Hey, look, he laying right there. I'll pass
Chilling.
it on. Well, thanks for coming in.
All right. You
I
take care. Have
appreciate
a good night.
you. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Hi, y'all. Let's see. No, I love a man to cook for me. My dad cooked. A lot of the men in our family, they cooked. Especially don't get them around no barbecue, child. They take pride in their barbecues, you know. But a lot of men just cook. I hate the fact that I never learned how to cook. I just never took time. My partner cooked most of our meals. And then me as a single person, I just end up throwing everything away. So when before COVID, when I would have people over here, then, you know, either they would cook or we would cook together something, you know, if eating this chili dog. I don't even do that no more. Mm-hmm. It's not telling lots of rich chefs. And it's so, oh yeah, it's not telling lots of rich chefs. Well, if you do, all you do is watch those shows on TV, you'll see that a lot of the chefs are men. Mm-hmm. Miss Piggy said, I love when a man cook for me, honey, and rub my feet too. Mm-hmm. Love is a do word. Well, especially when many times, especially in black families, when both people work. You know, why should she do all the homework and then she got to put in just as many hours as he does? But okay, she stock in 1975. Lord have mercy. They used to have them lava bricks and stuff. The rich people in Hollywood Hills, we would go into these old houses in there, and they would have like these fake bricks, and they would have lights behind them, little light up things all behind it, all plastic. Everything was plastic. This. So you can't buy taste. So if you don't have it, girl, find somebody who can do it for you and let them help you. It ain't gonna be me. I can help you find Miss Fire Monster for a price. But surely there's somebody in the city of Chicago that can help you decorate. Mm-hmm. Arson furniture. That mess had made out of glue together. Uh-huh. Fake it till you make it. Mm-mm-mm. No, I've always thought that would be a reasonable business because if you live in apartments, most of the old apartments, y'all know most of San Francisco is old, right? All this new construction is on the main streets, but back in the neighborhoods, a lot of these Victorians things over 100 years old. So most of those fireplaces have been closed up, particularly in apartments. You see a nice fireplace, and you can say, "Well, where'd the fire go?" They've taken them out, right? So it's just a look that you're trying to accomplish. You're not going to accomplish that with some rollaway fireplace, right? That is plastic, particle board. I mean, it makes no effort at trying to look real. But like I said, though, there's these white marble ones on Wayfair that I was looking at a couple of days ago when I was talking about this stuff, and it looks good. But all they're giving you is just the sides and the mantle, and they're charging you $1,300. That must be real marble, you know. But they had a couple on it that look okay, but in a general way, they all look tacky, you know. Unless you're handy and you can get in there and rebuild things, you know, and attach it to the wall. That's the main giveaway is those things are not attached to the wall; they're just pushed up against it, right? So if you'll take time to caulk or build out the edges all around it, and you're able to build in the insert. It's only that much space; it ain't that big a deal. With brick or brick facing, if the brick facing doesn't look real, you can paint it out and put some time in actually making it look like a fireplace, even if it's closed off. Then I'd say, yeah, that's a nice focal point for an apartment, you know. Not these rollaway beds, baby. Mm-hmm. Anybody else want to come on in? Let me see. I put this thing back down here again. Wayfair. Wait a minute. Oh, that's just Wayfair contacting me. Well, people, did I tell y'all? Oh, since we're on decorating, I think I mentioned last week that I was thinking about the next thing I wanted to do is get rid of this thing. See it? I was thinking about it a few days ago. This old trunk. I've had that thing for 15 years, but it's old, right? And that's the particular. I mean, that's the look, right? I liked it for years, but now, since I ran out of other things to do, I have gotten myself a new coffee table trunk. It's basically the same thing except for its actual furniture. It's not like this right here. You could use that for tools easily. It's a trunk. They used to ship stuff in it. It's got an Asian buckle on it. But I found one, a good one, expensive one, but it'll be delivered tomorrow. So I don't know. That's just who I am. It's always going to be. I'm never going to be satisfied as far as that goes. So either put it out on the street or you find somebody to give it to. Well, I can't be finding somebody to give it to because I don't have the space to store no extra goddamn used trunks in here nowhere, right? So it's got to go out. So we'll probably put it out tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Yes, with the 3 dots, bro, Timothy Blaine. The 3 dots. The continuing sit. Oh, those things on that damn fireplace, girl. What is that? Even if she paints it over, it's going to look like a piece of plastic in there. What is that? It's got to be that tempered glass. Not glass. Tempered plastic with lights behind it. What's with all these lights, Fire Monsters? Can you buy a lamp? You said you bought you 2 $800 lamps, which those are incidentally going out, but they are. I like them a lot, actually. The kind of lamps you got standing up, you can have them in your ceiling or whatever. But a lot of these things are trendy, honey. You got to watch the trends too, because as soon as you buy it and you paid it off, now it's no longer fashionable, right? So I think those lights are kind of trendy. It's still okay. You know, a lot of girls use those. It was a pleasure having you, Connie. Mm-hmm. Red is the best color for Tim, my favorite. Every room I have is always red. I just recently changed the bathroom to orange, but I've always used red as an accent color, no matter where I live, even from my very first apartment. There was a time when I was a younger person that I painted my whole kitchen that deep red like that. I could do bolder things then, but as you get older, you know, maybe find myself to calm down, and she start using lighter lavenders as she gets older. I can ban them backstage. Okay. Oh, I must be way back. That happened a long time ago. Hold on. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Y'all right. I am losing my mind, child. That happened a long time ago. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this new coffee table is going to be gorgeous. I don't know who's going to see it. It's a damn shame. Ain't nobody going to see it. Ain't nobody been in here but me and the dog in the last year and a half. I had one guy come over here to hang the chandelier, and I hadn't even seen nobody inside his apartment since this COVID. It ain't gonna be. I'm not nearly ready. Be having no guests. Jay Wilson's repose, bald-headed walls, and pig belly, girl. Those fireplaces are popular and necessary in an apartment. I think it's against the law to put a real fireplace in an apartment. It's a nice statement piece. No, it just depends on the quality. That's why I was withholding judgment. Jay Wilson's repose, bald-headed walls, and pig belly, or just Jay for short. Yeah, I like the idea of having portable fireplaces. But it's got to be of a decent quality. You don't want just some piece of junk in there, girl. Especially not when that's your focal point. A fireplace is almost always the focal point of the room. When you sit down, you're basically facing the fireplace. So you want a piece of, even if you spend money on your furniture, you want to then to just some people to sit over and look at some cardboard thing with lights and behind it and little plastic fire going around in it. No, defeats the whole purpose. Right? You're better off to just buy your mantle. You can buy mantles, just like they use in regular fireplaces. Build it out and just put candles in it then. If you own a home, you can put a gas insert in there. But if you're in an apartment, you probably just put candles in it. It's just for decoration anyway. They've taken almost all of them out in these old buildings in San Francisco. All the ones, I mean, I haven't been everywhere, but some of these old Victorians, nope, they took them out years ago. That wasn't a hat, that was a wig. About that far behind, how y'all doing? Okay. Yo, Sango, that apartment's beautiful. That was gorgeous, honey. Yeah, that apartment actually had a lot of architecture to it as well. I mean, beautiful ceilings, coppered ceilings, and chair railings, and the panel on the bottom was beautiful. She probably has a fireplace in there, I would imagine. It would go right along with it. Listen, if you got the money, honey, if you got the money, but apartments is just about decorations and taste, the Fire Monster. She could, but see, QB couldn't tell her, no, baby, that looks terrible. Let's not go on with that. He can't tell because he ain't got no class either, child. He got one little piece of wood thing he found on the street, girl, with the alcohol on it. Everything about alcohol and the weed. I bet he got a nice weed box where your treasures are, you know. Well, thanks for you guys that came in. Her apartment is way too small for a fireplace with the mantle. Well, TLC at 3, we were just hoping she would put something in there, girl. She's sit up there. We don't know how long. She said she lived in the apartment 20 years, right? So for 20, we don't know how long ago because the flat screen TVs came out later. She hung that TV way up on the ceiling, and there was nothing at all under the bottom of it. So it's just way up there by itself, girl. So I wanted to see anything in that space that not too thick, you know. So yeah, she got to rethink that one. I would just go and paint it out. Paint it out. Surely she can get along with a man long enough where he can do some little paint work for her. As soon as you meet him in the supermarket shop, Fire Monsters, just say, "Oh, will you do me a favor?" And let that man do that, girl. We watch you painting purple walls and all that kind of stuff. Let a man do that for you, honey. Real decorating is an art form. I've always loved decorating. I've always been, even when my mama wasn't really to deal with the gay, she still considered me her decorator. God gives us all something, a little something. Okay, RT. I don't know, baby. I tried to get you in, and then you have to use some kind of picture on there, though. I don't know why you couldn't hear me, Uncle Tim, but my husband wanted to speak to you. He's a fan. Okay, all you gotta do is click the link. Oh, I ain't put it on there. The link will take you there, but you guys got to show a picture or something. You probably just don't know how to do it. And I got to put a banner up because they had these people do porn bombs. And when you have these enemies or people who consider you their enemy, their supporters are liable to try to sabotage you to impress their illustrious leaders. But thanks for trying to come in, RT. Maybe we do it next time. I just tickled me when she said that QB was this great designer. Oh, QB's the best. Oh, they all jealous of him. Girl, don't be so. You don't take all that, Fire Monster. Bathroom is gray and silver with accents of black. All right. Either you got it or you don't, Bondi. Bondi says, I'm ghetto as fuck, but my house is comfortable as hell. My living room is gold, green, and cream. My bathroom is gray, and see, you take pride in what you're doing. You should. It's where you live. I mean, we're all basically in the house. Why not? You know, absolutely. The easiest thing to do is just start get you some magazines, honey. Look and see what you like. I like that. That room looks nice to me. Okay, that's what you like. I like pedestals. Okay, get you some pedestals. You know, I love those kind of sofas. Oh, I'm supposed to do something. Oh, I forgot about that part. I'm supposed to change this thing, the banner up there. Okay, let me find a good one. Y'all told me how to change the banner up there. I don't know how to do it. There you go. Okay. Be quiet, Sweeney. I'm sorry. I did this whole thing without being able to change the banners. Oh, it's TLC in 3. Hi, TLC in 3. You live by the water? Oh, show me the tackiest shit that you have. That's what I want. Fire Monster, the man, when you find one, if you can ever find one, girl, hanging around the grocery store, he's going to be looking at not only your appearance, your hygiene, how you keep yourself, how much time are you going to try to look beautiful for him, but he's also going to pay attention to your environment, your parenting, your cleanliness at home. All of these things are going to matter to Fire Monster. So take some time, girl. Take some time. Get off that bayang, honey. He said, listen here. I need to get my set together. Since I'm a professional woman and this is my business, then I need to make my set. You think Wendy Williams necessarily knows how to decorate? No, they have somebody do it for them. And this is going to be your income, because we're not buying that eyelash wig company of yours is going to ever provide anything for you, girl. That's just like a name thing. You can claim you're a businesswoman, like you started 3 days after you started it. But as far as your real income or your career, you want to call it a career, it is here in YouTube, right? So why not spend a little time with it, girl? Now, I applaud that you are at least been trying to do something, girl, but you're not ready for prime time, Fire Monster. So either switch it back over to the refrigerator with the boxes on it. No, don't do that. I don't know what to tell you, girl. I'm glad you bought your camera, but you don't know how to work it. It'll get better, I guess. That slogan says it'll get better. Tim, are you getting a Christmas tree? Absolutely not. There's nobody to share it with. I don't have no boo, as someone says. Ain't no kids here. Ain't no people here. I don't need no Christmas tree for myself. You know what I don't like about Christmas tree? I don't like messing my rooms up. I just hate it. I don't like nothing temporary, honey. Put it up, they'll redecorate the whole house, and then put it back down. That's fine if you have kids. It's important if you have children, so like that, or you and your partner or whatever. But just to do it for yourself, there's not always. I know people who decorate their house, child, like a whole army of people live there. Just lights everywhere, lights in the windows, whether it's an apartment or a house. Lights all in the trees outside and all that. That's somebody who actually enjoys that. If you enjoy it, do it. But that's never been me. Nope. If I were having people over, I would have a little tiny one, maybe. It's so cute. A dude in suspenders. I think you would like it. What happened? Oh, you talking to somebody else? A dude in suspenders. I got me some new suspenders. I got some new suspenders for the queens to talk about. They need some more content. 3 pieces of ugly nonsense. Are you talking about the living room suits? People try to avoid suits. You know, you really can't tell people what to buy in their own house. So you got to buy whatever you like. If you look at a living room set with a couch, love seat, chair, they all match. If that is pleasing to you, then don't let somebody else talk you out of it. That's what you like. It's your house. You're the one who lives there. So what, we have all this online stuff now. People, all these strangers looking into your house, but you have to live there. So If you like sets, they still make them. Obviously, people do like them. I love the idea of these sectionals, these new modern sectionals, where part of it is a chaise and couch, but I just don't have room for that. It doesn't fit in here, right? I even thought, well, you could add a part onto this couch. They have the the chaise that it connects to it to make it a sectional, but I don't have room for that, right? So I like individual pieces, and a lot of it's about how big my space is. If I had a big space, then I would have two facing couches. Not like Jay Wilson's. There are varying qualities. There are it's a question of taste. But I've always liked the idea of two sofas facing each other. I've never had it, you know. That usually takes a lot more space. And somebody's got to sit in it. Let's face it, people. How long have I had this couch? I had it over a year and a half. I have not. I think I sat on that couch one time. There's been nobody in here at all. No guests. So the only part I've been on the couch is Squeenie. You know. So get the seating that you need. I think I can't remember a time where I didn't have a couch with one chair facing it though. Usually somebody sits in and they're facing the person they're talking to. You don't want just a couch. And like Fiber has hers now all backed up against the wall. So when you sit down, you're sitting talking to each other to the side like this. That doesn't make any sense. You got to be facing each other. So since I've always been in apartments, it's generally been a chair facing the couch. Mm-hmm. The go-go bar. What 8-year-old wants to live in that go-go bar? She needs a nice solid coffee table so people can get up and do lap dances and carrying on. Mm-hmm. Start repainting that wall. Lord have mercy. Stick with one color, Fire Monster. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Keisha Paul, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Ain't nobody got to explain stuff. His favorite show might be Beat Bobby Flat. Men cook, eat. I don't get all that, Claudia. Men cook, eat. He might be a single man, that little kid. And he might want to know how to cook. I would love to know how to cook. Somebody ever taught me. But quiet as kept, my mama wasn't all that. I mean, she could make spaghetti. Her thing was she could cook a pot of this stuff. Usually all this old Southern stuff she learned, right? Oxtails and all this stuff. And then she would leave it on the stove. Eat it or not. McDonald's at the corner. That's the way we ate. And usually I chose McDonald's, frankly. Yeah, I've seen when I was in Atlanta, Ty's friend lived in his high rise, the one that was doing all the makeup and hair and all this stuff. And he had his apartment was small, it was about this size, but he had a black accent wall in a small apartment. It was gorgeous. I mean, it depends on what you put on the wall, obviously. He had like a salon kind of fit thing. I said, it looks great, but I don't know that I couldn't have this apartment that dark. And I don't think that the managers are really down with all that color. Since I like a lot of stuff, it's best for me just to have white walls, period. Wallpaper works wonder. If you have affinity for wallpaper, Betty White, I don't like wallpaper as a rule, but many people do. You know, a lot of people like florals. It's just a matter of what you like. It's just a matter of your taste level. You know, but very rarely when you watch HGTV, very rarely will you see somebody come into another house where someone else has lived and like their wallpaper. It's a very personal type of thing, right? I would say almost never do I see that. Now, there are exceptions, of course, but most people don't like someone else's wallpaper that they picked out. They always say, "Oh, all this wallpaper, all this wall," but then they'll go up there and splash what they like on there, right? And that's what it comes down to. It comes down to what do you like? People out there run my mouth and run my mouth and run my mouth. It's an hour and a half. Thank you who came in. It was good talking to you guys. Nice to meet you. Uh-huh. We'll do it again. Thank you, moderators, for staying down so that other people could talk. I appreciate all you guys. Y'all have a good Christmas season. It's starting off now. It's time you finish shopping on your Black Friday, so now you can start shopping for your Christmas. They are not going to let our ass go, honey. Good night, people.